There are over 8 million cat owners in Britain. Cats are loving, loyal creatures. They love cuddles. They're clean, independent, low-maintenance pets. Only they're not quite the friendly, fluffy balls of fur they'd have us all believe. Inside every cat lurks the DNA of its wild ancestors that makes them turn from lovable to loathsome at the flick of a switch.
Ow! Ow! Okay.
It's this DNA that causes cats to launch unprovoked attacks on us, our belongings,
No. No.
our homes, and even our children. Tonight, we uncover the cats causing terror in their communities.
Love you.
And he would just come in and tear and shred, and it's like he's going for the kill.
He is hissing and spitting bundle of fury.
He just really let it loose on my face, like he was just hitting me constantly. I had blood coming down on many different spots.
And hear firsthand the shocking stories from people forced to head for the door.
Shut the door, shut the door!
He was mad.
And their nearest A&E department.
He's gone for my face before. I've got scars on my cheek, I've got scars on my head, I've had to go to hospital.
When cats attack. It's official. Cats have a very nasty side.
Right, kitty? Such a good boy. Ow!
It all stems from their ancestors' survival techniques in the wild. So it's no surprise that locked deep inside many domestic cats is a lion roaring to escape.
If we allow a cat to be a proper grown-up adult cat, it's not going to be socialized, and it's going to become the equivalent of a lion or tiger.
If you want a happy cat, give it something it can go and kill.
They all want to be killers. Their instinct is to go outside and just kill every moving thing they see.
It's like they say, you know, it's a nice day, I'll go out and kill something.
So if hunting, killing and attacking, even in self-defense, is such a defining part of all cats, why on earth do millions of us welcome these potentially ferocious beasts into our homes?
They want a cuddly pet, and what they've got is a little wildcat. I mean, you can tame a wildcat, but it's a tamed wildcat. It's not a domesticated cat.
Even domestic cats have got the wild thing within them.
The cat's equipped with some really quite fearsome weapons. But I mean, if they were big as tigers, they'd kill us.
If you just put their cat attitudes into any other animal or being, no, who would have them as a pet?
Kitty, give me a big smile. Oh, Bon Jovi, what the hell?
Cats have all manner of motives for their attacks. Here in peaceful Herefordshire lives 11-year-old Ozzy, a tabby, and his owners Mark and Helen. Mark wants nothing more than to be friends with him, but for reasons that baffle them, Ozzy's intent on coming between them both. And it's Mark who seems to be on the receiving end of Ozzy's rage.
When we got him, we sat down and Ozzy walked into the room and simply climbed up on the chair and went to sleep on Helen's shoulder. So we said, we've got to have him. He was just a little tiny fluff ball. He was so adorable as a tiny little thing. As he grew bigger and he became stronger and more confident, you know, we started to see another side of him, which wasn't quite so lovable. He certainly did take against me.
Okay. Ow! Ow!
Okay. I think I bore the brunt of his anger or mood swings, whatever it was.
He was very territorial about me. He hated Mark.
He actually had me quite well at the very end there when Helen came in. He had me a couple of weeks ago. Had my guard down and I couldn't get him off me.
It's a particular part of Mark's anatomy Ozzy seems to target.
Ow!
Ow, 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 ow. Okay, stop it. Stop it. Okay? No. Ow! Okay, that's starting to hurt.
Do you want me to help? Come on, buddy. Ow. That's enough now. That's enough now.
If you're around him for a period of time, you will encounter his other side, his darker side.
Ow, ow.
This cat is a predatory attack upon moving things, moving feet. The cat is then being restrained, again, making him feel defensive. But also you need to look at what other outlets has this cat got for predatory behaviour.
Cats are hardwired to hunt. Here's a cat that is hunting feet. I would guess that sometime when it was a kitten, people played little games with their feet with that cat, or the cat patted their toes and they laughed at it. And so the cat thought, toes, not unlike mice.
No.
You can tell a cat that's hunting from a cat that's angry in a way because its ears are a bit more forward and it's got that intense stare. And then it starts that stalking business with the lashing tail and it'll pounce. Ow! And when a cat hunts, the sequence is it looks, it stares, it stalks, it pounces, and it bites. And that bite is a really hard bite because it's designed to kill the mouse.
Come on, buddy. Ow. That's enough now. That's enough now.
Why? Why? Unless you're completely insane, why are you wearing socks? I mean, it is just bonkers.
Yes, but he's going to go for me now. Look, it actually is really hurt. I'm sorry.
You can push him away and he'll just round on you and keep coming. He'll keep coming.
Look, buddy.
Ow!
Until you put him out or you put something over him.
Right, you need to watch it, but you're on your own.
It doesn't stop.
Coming up after the break, Ozzy's most vicious, unprovoked attack on Mark to date.
Ozzy! Ow!
We meet more attacking cats from the World Wide Web. And we encounter Nixon, whose owner describes him as the world's most violent cat.
He goes for the kill, and if he could get to my throat, he would do.
There's nothing more terrifying than when a cat attacks.
They're the closest things to demons that we have on the planet.
Pow! And it will take it out on you.
Things are about to get a whole lot nastier as we meet some of the most irate cats on the World Wide Web. And we encounter Nixon, a cat so violent, he's got his own Facebook page.
He will just come in and latch on and tear and shred, and it's like he's going for the kill.
But first, we're back with Ozzy, an 11-year-old tabby from Herefordshire, who harbours a grudge against the other man of the house, Mark.
Yeah, okay. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Okay.
Ow! Ow! Okay.
Oh, God.
You wouldn't really want to have anything to do with him if he was a human. If small children came, I'd be really, really worried.
Yeah.
I'd be really worried.
He certainly did take against me. You know, I was the interloper and I was taking attention away from him. So he'll just round on you and keep coming. He'll keep coming. He had me a couple of weeks ago. Had my guard down, I suppose, and I couldn't get him off me.
Ears go flat and his eyes go black. And then he has you.
Ozzy! Ow! Oh! Hey! Ow! 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 Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to help?
Ow!
Put him out now. Shall I open the door?
Out. Out. Go on.
Shut the door, shut the door, shut the door! Oh.
Still filming?
Yes, I'm still filming. But, you know, it's difficult because it's all over the shop now. He's very strong. That's the big thing about him, his strength. And so you've got to be really, you've got to know and not show any fear.
I don't know if you remember train spotting. He'd be like Begbie, you know. He'd be fine 1 minute and then he'd nut you or something, or he'd throw a bottle you or glass you.
What has been going on is too much in and attention, roughhousing. It doesn't want to be messed around. So don't mess it around. Just enable it to lead a calmer, quieter life. It will be happier. And believe it or not, so will you.
With dogs, you can play with them. You put your arm down, you're like, hey, Rover, have a good time. And your hand will be covered in slobber. If you do that to a cat, your hand will be covered with your own blood.
What's he going to do next?
I wouldn't have allowed him to be put down, by the way. He's interesting. You don't really know where you are with him. He's his own person.
I think it's that bit of having a little bit of a wild animal.
Exactly why cats attack humans is unclear.
Jovi, do you want some tuna? I was kidding.
Got money in the bag. Shot it with your thing.
That girl is paying no attention to that cat whatsoever. She's waving her hands around. To have a cat that close to you and to not watch what's going on is a recipe for disaster.
Money in the bag. Shot it with your thing.
Don't do it.
You know, John went into Beale's yesterday to go and get some samples.
I mean, if you don't like kids, I mean, that's a great video.
The cat isn't actually attacking the child. The child is making the cat toy into a bird, and the cat is attacking the bird.
They hate children because it takes attention away from them.
Pussy is crazy.
I really like the way that cat bit that human being.
This is not a bad cat. This is a man behaving badly.
If you're being restrained by an extremely large ape who is at least 5 or 10 times bigger than you are, then you're going to panic.
I mean, what can you do if you're a cat and you don't want to be carried around by a giant?
You called it a pussy, man. You can't do that. Of course you're going to get a punch in the face. You call anyone a pussy, you're going to get a punch in the face.
What are you doing?
You're on SportsCenter. If you were game planning against Andrew Luck in this game, how would you attack him?
What are you doing? Are you going to attack me?
In Nottingham lives 4-year-old Nixon, a cat with such an evil streak, he has his own Facebook page, the world's most violent cat. Nixon likes nothing more than to terrorize Lindsay. And her surroundings.
Got Nixon 4 years ago. I was living in a flat. I'd always had animals. Went trawling through Facebook and found an ad for kittens available. Mum can be seen, Dad can be seen. Went to meet these kittens. Nixon was a bit aloof. In hindsight, I think it might have been a case that everyone else was scared of him, so stayed out of his way. He's a British cross-Russian cross-devil. But anyway, we needed a name that suited. Historically, Nixon doesn't have the best reputation, and neither did my kitten. The problem is his unpredictability. He doesn't do your typical, I'll swish my tail if I'm getting annoyed at you, or my pupils will dilate, or he'll do twitchy ears or anything. All my other cats, most normal cats, would do that. They would let off a sign. He can be as sweet as pie 1 minute, and then he just goes ballistic.
Oh my God.
Are you okay?
Yeah. It is exhausting not knowing where you stand. He's gone for my head, it's my legs, and he will latch on, dig his teeth in, and turn his head and shred and tear and almost do like a gator roll to get that skin off. Come on. He goes for the kill, and if he could get to my throat, he would do. Bedtime.
It's the nightly ritual of going to bed that poses the biggest challenge for Lindsay.
When I go to bed, you have to prepare. I'll have my gym jam top on, then I'll get a long sleeve top on, and then I'll get my dressing gown on. He'll come onto my end of the bed and start attacking my feet, because he can see my lumps and bumps, but he can't see me. So then he'll go for my head, he'll go for my hair. People say, like, oh, just don't let him in the room. If you don't let him in the room, he just screams. And he will scream until you open it. And if that's all night, if that's for 8 hours, so be it.
When it comes to handling Nixon around the house, Lindsay goes to extreme lengths to protect herself.
Generally speaking, I would always say allow a cat to come to you. The more we try to force ourselves away on cats, then the less they're going to like that, and the more threatened they're going to feel by that.
He obviously doesn't like being handled. He's terrified. He's biting and scratching, and so yes, using gloves is quite sensible, actually.
Initially, when he was smaller, you could just pick him up and carry him. Yes, he'd be a bit hissy and spitty, but you could just, you could handle him. He just got too big. He got too big and too aggressive. And the stress of him in a cat box, to take him outside, to let him enjoy himself, it just got too stressful. He gets so stressed out and so worked up, and he just charges his head at the grill. I'm sorry, Puppet.
And so much stress requires an outlet. In this case, Lindsay.
He's gone for my face before. I've got scars on my cheek, I've got scars on my head, I've had to go to hospital. The infection sets in straight away. Within a few hours, my hand is swollen, it's sore, it's bright red, it's red hot. The severity of the attacks are either I clean up at home, I go to the walk-in centre, or I'll go to A&E. And the walk-in centre in Nottingham know me personally. I'll walk in, cat, antibiotics. He absolutely hates me. Throughout the tears and the tantrums throughout the day, if he's attacked me, if I'm covered in rags and there's blood everywhere, and all day I'm like, right, we're going to the vets, it's going to be put down, that's it, we can't do anything else. And then he'll just, I just love him. He's a perfectly healthy cat. And I can't put a perfectly healthy animal down. If it's at my detriment, then so be it, but it's a part of my family.
You look at the wounds on her arms, and why does she keep the cat? You have to ask that question.
I think some humans are really lovely in a way because they do love impossible pets, don't they? And I think this is probably an impossible pet. I should say that probably as a kitten he didn't meet any human beings, so he is a wild cat and she's dealing with a wild cat.
The more the cat is physically restrained, the more threatened the cat's going to be.
My understanding is this is not happening to the other members of the household, and it's not happening to the other members of the household for a very good reason. They are leaving the cat alone.
Always wait till he comes to her before offering any kind of affection whatsoever. But, I think there's something rather noble about the way she's given him a home.
Like, how thick do we need our gloves to be for cats just to not kill us?
It seems Nixon's not the only cat that likes to sabotage its owner's routine. We've scoured the internet and found this kind of attack is quite common.
I was scared of pretty girls and
You get off! God damn you, cat!
She's just a music critic. Ukuleles. No.
Cheyenne. Oh. Let me print this out.
But while some cats have issues around their belongings, others have a much more mischievous eye for trouble.
I think the lesson is pretty clear, isn't it? If you're going to go on the beach or in a bar with a kitten, don't wear a bra which has a dangly bit at the back.
This clip really lets you look closely at the cat, and you're really seeing those eyes very big. Inevitably, it's going to go bash and have a go at it.
That cat was just going, oh yeah. You've seen enough.
I decided to get rid of my lovely cat. He's free. Ow! He loves to play. I think he's teething. Ow! Stop it! He's very loving and kind. I'm saying nice things about you.
How can you believe anything she says? He's not a murderer. He hasn't buried bodies in the backyard.
I would rehome that woman. I'd leave the cat where it is, and I'd just get rid of that woman.
He loves kids. If you have bad kids, especially, let him play with them. Ow! He's very affectionate. He's free. He's fixed. He has all his shots. He doesn't spray. Ow! He's a good cat. Oh! If you want him, let me know and I will pack him up in a box today and give him to you for free.
Why is she still there? Why didn't she just stand up?
Ow!
But cat sabotage isn't always about wild attacks. Take this case, in which the cat distinctly appears to know what it's doing.
Cats do this in order to get your attention. Cats aren't stupid, you know. If they enjoy human attention, then they will do things which will get it.
No. Get no.
It's like, no. And he's just thinking, yes.
He knows, stops, listens, and carries on.
Still to come, we meet a cat that really doesn't like going to the vet, despite his owner being one.
My own cat has definitely got the better of me.
And we meet Bon Jovi.
You know, he cuts right through. It's like a razor blade.
Not the rock star, but a mummy's boy who will do anything to protect the woman of the house. We've seen how our little cats are basically just big cats in disguise. And we've witnessed the extreme lengths one bad cat owner has gone to protect herself from his fury. It seems there's as many moody cats out there as there are friendly ones.
The swearing Siamese. Cats' view on things is it's all for one and all for me. They don't share. Basically, it's just saying two words, and the second one is definitely off.
Would I like it if somebody suddenly dumped a squalling baby in my house? No, I wouldn't, actually, because I don't want one. So this is how that cat feels.
What noise is funnier than... Like, it's so funny. Cats aren't happy animals, are they?
The dog is becoming more and more frustrated because the dog wants the ball.
I think the dog is having a good time, really. And the dog is wagging its tail and its ears are forward, so it recognises that it's a game and it wants its ball back.
Like, how many times would I do that? And then someone punched me, you'd go, okay, fair enough.
It's trying to make itself look as big as possible. It's trying to threaten the dog. What can that cat do? It's got nowhere it can run to. There isn't a tree it can run up, so what it's got to do is fight. He who runs loses, and in the case of this, it was the dog who ran.
I love how the dog just kept running. They're still running now.
With some cats, you might be able to run, but you'll never be able to hide. Welcome to Bend, Oregon, a sleepy American suburb.
Anytime he takes a swipe, it's clean. It's like a razor blade.
Favorite kid in the world. Ow! You really liked.
Ow.
My name's Kai Dunn. My cat's name is Bon Jovi, and you guys are here because my cat is an
Oh, Bon Jovi, you're so cute.
Some days he'll be in a good mood, ready to play, and then some days he'll just not want anything to do with anyone.
Kai lives with his mum, Natalka, and of the two of them, it's clear which Bon Jovi prefers.
Bon Jovi adores me and I adore him. It's a mutual affection.
Come here.
The loss of my marriage was really hard, but Bon Jovi was there. He knew, he could sense my feelings.
Come here. Do you want a treat?
The relationship Bon Jovi has with my mom is kind of weird.
There's something good in here, maybe.
Sometimes they'll just be sitting there for hours watching TV, and Bon Jovi will be laying on his back in my mom's arms. Sometimes he'll be looking into her eyes for a long time.
He's just the love of my life right now. He sleeps with me every night, sleeps on my head.
You have another big day today.
It gets a little sensual sometimes. I'll walk past their room and, Bon Jovi will be on top of my mom's head, kissing her on the forehead and licking her.
Licks my face, just snuggles with me and purrs, and he'll take his paw and grab my face and pull it towards him and just hold it.
Bon Jovi's love for Natalka includes some peculiar behavioral traits.
When she's out of town, all he does is whine all day. It's almost like he's saying, Mom, Mom.
Where are you? And he'll cry till he finds you.
Yeah, and then he does have some separation issues that are a little weird. Like when my mom will try to take a bath or take a shower, sometimes he'll try to get in with her and he'll be meowing.
Yeah, you can't get in my bath. It has eucalyptus in here, so... No! You can't get in, honey.
He is protective of me, for sure. He has been the man of the house for the last couple of years. He looks nice, like come close, and then rah.
But the biggest issue they have to deal with as a family is Bon Jovi's hatred of Kai.
Why don't you sit with Kai?
Come here.
Yeah, because that's fun. Brother.
Yeah, be nice to your brother. I'm your brother, Bon Jovi. You should love me.
He struts. It's a don't mess with me kind of attitude.
Over time, Bon Jovi's hostility towards Kai has become a reign of terror.
He got me by the lip really bad, and he took out a very big chunk. And in that same day, I also had some big cuts across the back of my neck. I had all over my arms.
I love you. Right, Bon Jovi?
I think he's picked Kai to be his punching bag.
Bon Jovi.
I'd have cuts all over me, and then I'd go to school and people would be like, what'd you do? You cutting yourself? And like, what happened? And I'd be like, oh, this is my cat.
Do you love me like you love my mom? Uh-huh. Oh.
He's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Give me a hug. I know. Ugh.
Well, out of all the injuries I've had, I think the worst one was last summer. He just really let it loose on my face, like he was just hitting me constantly.
Okay. It's okay.
And I dropped him, went inside, and I looked in the mirror, and I had blood coming down on many different spots, and I was just, I was done at that point.
But this reign of terror isn't just restricted to Kai.
If we're sitting out on the front porch and a dog walks by, he'll typically run out and let that dog know to stay away.
Bon Jovi will attack just about any dog that walks in front of our house. Anytime someone's walking a dog, Bon Jovi will shoot out from underneath the deck where he's usually sitting, and he'll attack. He'll go right for the dog's face, and he'll want to draw blood.
Oh my. Oh, keep away from that kitty. Oh my. He wanted you, buddy. Bon Jovi, he can go off like that. Bon Jovi's very protective of his zone and of his people. He tends to be a little on his own program.
Fed up with the constant attacks, Kai decided to protest by posting them online. With almost 2 million hits on YouTube and over 10 million loops on Vine, both he and Bon Jovi have gained notoriety.
Sometimes it'll just be him hitting me repeatedly. That's a good one. Gets me real good right there.
Love you. This guy is enjoying violence too much, and he's enabling it to go on. He is somebody who really is focused himself so entirely on this cat, and he will accept anything, and he's being, again, a victim to the cat.
Oh, look who just woke up. Good morning, son.
And clearly, the young man loves the cat dearly. Whether the cat loves him is another matter.
High five, Bon Jovi. High five.
From cat to owner. What part of just get out of my face don't you understand?
I woke up with all these cuts on my hand. Gee, I wonder who would do that. Who would be so mean and so cool? Ow!
I'm entirely on the side of the cat here.
Jovi, tell everyone how much you love me.
You said a lot, right, Bon Jovi?
Do you think he's maybe the real Bon Jovi, dressed as a cat? And that's why he's gone, I got a concert to do. Leave me alone.
Say cheese, 3.
But cats that punch are more common than we think. Meet Ninja Cat.
We seem to be in a situation where people have more and more cats in a house. And here we are. There's at least 3 cats in this house. Might be more. And I don't think they get on very well, frankly.
The cat in the foreground is obviously clearly highly stressed. He's in a situation where there's lots of other cats around him. He's feeling really compromised, really threatened by all these cats around him.
Ninja Cat, the one in the cupboard, is enjoying herself with the game. But the cat that's sitting in front of the camera looks very tense to me. Her whole body is stiff.
Who'd be that cat? It's sitting there, you read its eyes, and they're quite wide, so it is anxious. You look at its position, it's sitting there in a, oh my God.
I really wish people would be more careful about when they put cats together. You know, they're not necessarily going to get on. They're not dogs, they're not humans, they're cats.
Have you seen The Shining? That's what that cat's saying. That's a here's Johnny moment. Here's Johnny!
Are they being submissive and saying, don't hurt me, I'm just a little kitten? Or have they got all 4 claws out and are they ready to fight back?
It can get very confusing. Cats will do what we call a social roll. We'll actually roll over to say, look, I'm no threat to you. But rolling over can also be a defensive position.
I think in this case, the kitten is perhaps doing a little bit of both, actually, because it is much smaller than the other cat.
Was that cat reading? Was he reading a book?
If you live in a place with lots of cats, one of the problems may be that you have a local cat despot. The cat despot attacks other cats relentlessly. And that black and white cat looks to me like it might be the local despot. And it's very worrying for the cat that lives indoors, because cats aren't like humans. They don't really understand the concept of glass.
Feel that sandpaper.
If you've got claws and teeth, it's easy to forget how big you are, or aren't. Size clearly doesn't matter if you're a cat.
That head is big and it's looming and it's got just a bit too close, so inevitably...
I think that cat was drunk. Are you looking at me, mate? Are you looking at me? Boom! And the next day he was like, oh, I didn't, did I? A horse.
In fact, there are several ways a cat can let you know how it's feeling. It's certainly not nice to leave little presents for our nearest and dearest, but do some cats use their lack of toilet training as a passive-aggressive form of cat attack?
Oh my God, it peed on me! Oh my God, it peed on me! Was that you?
Fecal incontinence by the cat, verbal incontinence on the part of the human.
Who does that while you're saying hello to someone? Okay, Bill, what has it? Oh, sorry about that. Like it's just one nugget. Oh my God, it peed on me!
And in this most extreme clip, one cat takes it to a whole new level, making his owners in no doubt that when a cat's had enough, it's wise to duck and cover.
You know what the SAS say? They say adrenaline is brown. Well, it's possible it's utterly terrified. But actually, if you look at the relationship between the human and the human doesn't look to me as if he's really torturing that cat at all. So I think this is just a cat that's eaten something bad.
Good thing that guy had glasses on.
This is a pretty unwell cat. If you ever had a tummy upset and someone's going to squash you down on the table, it's not surprising the outcome.
He turned around, just aim, fire. He knew exactly what he was doing, and then he turned around and did one to the camera. And take that, everyone at home.
He's not doing it deliberately by any means.
Absolute disgrace.
Still to come, we meet a vet who's run out of ideas with her own cat's behaviour. And we meet the most passive-aggressive cat in the world. So far, we've witnessed violent, psychological, and toilet-based cat attacks. But what about the one we all know, the passive-aggressive cat?
This is actually a cat being really polite. Please, I don't want to be touched at the moment. I am not in the mood.
This cat has lifted up its paws and it's just found a gentle way to rebuke its human. Lovely, isn't it?
That's the scariest thing I've ever seen.
A big cause for cat attacks is going to the vet. At some point, all cats must visit the vets, but we know one rescue cat who puts up some extreme resistance.
The irony is that I've spent such a long time working with cats in my career, but my own cat has definitely got the better of me. He is hissing and spitting bundle of fury.
Wow! Really, really hurt.
I was working a night shift at the 24-hour centre and they dumped a box of kittens on our doorstep. There was a connection right from the word go. I sort of know all his little ins and outs and all his little quirks, and I can read his moods and he can read mine. Because he knows me so well, I think sometimes a little bit of familiarity breeds contempt. But also, I let him get away with murder. The way I describe him is he can be a bit of a gangster. He likes to show that he is actually the boss of the house. He just wants to put you in his place and just say, look, you know, you think you can come and pick me up anytime you want, but you can't, because I'm going to show you that if you take liberties with me, I'm going to hurt you. He has caused me some nasty injuries. Come on.
Andy's most aggressive behaviour is seen when Helen takes him to her own veterinary surgery to have his claws clipped.
I've got one vet down at Enfield who will work with him, but they'd prefer him not to be there if possible.
It takes an extra pair of hands to control this ferocious feline, and he won't go without a fight.
He plays on the fear of the person who's going to be handling him. He is growling, hissing, spitting, lashing out. It's like really serious aggression. So that's why they're just a bit reluctant to have him.
Sometimes, as with today, it can take up to 15 minutes just to entice him out of the safety cage. Fortunately for Helen, because she only ever has to take Andy to the vets 2 or 3 times a year, this feral fury is something she and her colleagues are willing to tolerate.
No, we're not going to get it done, no. Won't get the front ones done.
I don't know if he hates people, I just think as soon as you show any fear towards him, he just uses that to it. I think he's a very smart cat.
Some cats just can't deal with vets. I mean, they are utterly spooked out and terrified.
We clearly don't know the origins of this cat because it was a dumped cat. The way it's behaving, I would strongly suggest it wasn't socialised when it was a kitten. So probably doesn't want to be handled too much. And she's probably a caring lady, otherwise why would she be a vet? And she's probably spending too much time trying to work out why there's problems with the cat and in on it. And the more you are a caring person, the more you are likely to do that. And unfortunately, the more you are likely to bring out problems like this.
Thank goodness it's got the right owner.
If vets don't know how to control cats' behaviour, then who will?
I feel the buck stops with me. I would never let him go. I wouldn't entertain rehoming him. I don't feel that one can pass that sort of behaviour on to another person.
Having witnessed all manner of crazed cat attacks, with Moggies scratching,
Give me that goodnight kiss.
biting, swearing, bundling, smashing, punching, headbutting, and even pooing. It's a wonder that 8 million of us Brits still put up with these miniature wild cats in our homes. But then again, you wouldn't want to argue with them, would you?
It's feeding time now, so I better go. Have you guys seen my shin pads?
And if you love that, brand new next week at 8, 90 Cats and Counting, Cat Crazies. Now, when their showbiz star fades, they can face struggles just like the rest of us. Celebs on Benefits, Fame to Claim is brand new tomorrow at 8. The next tonight, ring the doorbell for some alarming tales. The new series of Nightmare Tenants, Slum Landlords kicks off in just a tick.